Hello, glorious, gorgeous souls. This is your September energy report for the way showers, the light workers, the mystics, the star seeds, the change makers who are here to be the light on this planet. Specifically, I'm going to be looking at the fire signs and how they can move through the month of September with more grace and ease. If you have a sun, moon, or rising sign in Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, listen up. So, we are going to be working with the unified field of creation and my elemental oracle deck here. We are going to begin for the fire signs, sun, moon, rising, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, which is partially for me. So this is for me as well. But if it's coming through you, it's probably for you, right? We are going to be looking into first the emotional realm. What is going to support you there is remembering to keep it clean, clear, and current, which means not letting yourself become a stagnant swamp of emotional waters, which fire signs can sometimes do because they're not always really comfortable with the emotional realm. I know for myself, I would rather be doing and creating and everything like that than getting really deeply in touch with my feelings. So perhaps some of you resonate with that, but learning to work with the water realm, with the emotional realm, to let emotions be felt, not analyzed, but felt fully, then allows them to move through the body and not get stuck there. And then they're gone. They don't have the same charge. The energy in motion needs to move through you. So I'm so excited about that. Needs to move through you, otherwise it gets stuck in you, and then it's gonna rear its ugly head at the most inopportune times, right? So the other thing though is sometimes we can also hold ourselves back from feeling the emotions fully that are more on what we would consider positive ones. Happy, joy, ecstatic, like hopeful, peaceful, because we're afraid of fully diving into them. So all of these emotions are for you to allow to flow through you, just like a river flows or even a storm. And then you will be in this clean and clear state where you can be a clearer channel for all of the magic that you're here to bring through. Now, moving to the mental realm, which is represented by air, this card is saying the focus gets to be enhanced by the emotional realm, right? It is going to improve your capacity for transformation, which is the action realm of fire, when you are allowing yourself to feel those feelings. So the focus is also about being more intentional about where you are spending your energy. Fire signs, I know, because I am so one of you. I have a Sagittarius rising, or sorry, Sagittarius sun and many other signs, and a Leo is my moon sign. So, um, doing all the things, all of the awesome, all of the time, being a multi-passionate, dynamic, multi-talented, multi-dimensional individual is awesome. But sometimes that can mean that we're not actually focusing our energy and attention on the areas that need it the most. And it's not going to help us create when we're doing all of the things all of the time. So really connecting in to see what is ready for you to be focused on in this now. And for a lot of people, it's time to really double down on all of it, which is a little bit confusing. The unified field, which is making sure that we have all of the elements, body, mind, heart, soul, and action, all in alignment. And so is it contradictory to say to focus? No, focus your creations, focus your intention, but you get to bring through the unified field of creation with all of the awesome by making sure that you have your foundation ready. And for some of you, this is the biggest transformation. It's the focus on creating stable practices, routines, rhythms to support you. If you haven't checked out my September energy update for everyone entering this Virgo season in sacred ceremony and honoring of the self, the details necessary are to really do practices for each aspect of self instead of just, focusing on body to the exclusion of all else or focusing on our spirit to the exclusion of all else. We have to bring all parts of us with us in this now. So making sure that in your daily routine, in your morning routine, you got something for the body, something for the heart, something for the mind, something for the soul, and really allowing yourself to be supported at that next level is the deepest place where the transformation will occur. And this transformation is, I'm really feeling almost more of a transmutation card. It's not a transformation, but it's like releasing the old way of being so that you can really step into this beautiful luminous evolution of what you are becoming. And all of this is coming to actually reap what you have been sowing for years. The seeds that you have been planting are paying off. It is time to harvest some of them. Not everyone is going to be ready. Sometimes projects take longer than others. Sometimes they're multi-year or multi-generational projects, but abundance, fertility, growth, like being able to tap into all that you already have and celebrate how much abundance is already yours will really support you in manifesting and attracting even more of that abundance to you. So this can also be a focus for you. What is abundant in your life? The ideas, the downloads, the connections, the people. Find and focus on what is already there to bring more in for you. And this really only works when we have that clean and clear emotional current. If you are hanging out in stagnant energy and you're just not letting yourself feel the feelings, then your focus is going to be split, divided, or just like it's harder to pay attention, right? That laser focus that you are capable of is going to be best served and suited if you really focus on the abundance that you already have in your life, because there is so much of it. And if you're like, I have no abundance, I only exist in scarcity and lack, look to nature. Look to the air that you breathe and the trees in the forests and how many blades of grass there are on a lawn. Focus on what already is and watch it expand. There is so much magic inside of you. I know that. And we are really in a season where that ceremony and connection to self is going to pay incredible dividends, right? Please honor yourself. Take the time to invest in yourself, your stability, your body, your mental and emotional health, your spiritual health. Little pieces of all of it actually amplify the focus. I know the irony of saying focus on one thing. It's not just one thing, it's the unified field. But I was really more talking about not doing all of the projects, all of the inspirations, all of the things that you want to do. You can get to the soul aligned ones, all of them in your lifetime, but you can't do them all right now. Okay? Take a deep breath in. If you are ready to amplify even more abundance and luminous evolution in your life, I invite you to join my Facebook group, Luminous Evolution, where we're going to be hosting at an indeterminate time, the date is still to come because we're finalizing some details, an Elemental Abundance Masterclass where I can support you in really connecting in with your own personalized reading to get more abundance in your life, working with every element of the unified field of creation and tapping into all of the magic. So make sure that you connect with me inside the Luminous Evolution group, and I'll just have the link to that below. And I can't wait to play a little more with you and all of these elements. Drop me a line below to let me know if this resonated with you. This is a new monthly template that I want to offer to all of the different signs, and feel free to check out your other horoscopes for your sun, rising, or your moon sign and see if there's any codes in there for you from the unified field and the elements as well. Offering you so much love. Talk soon.